Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Busting out a little walk around here of pretty much one of my grail trucks that I've been looking for a really long time, and I was finally able to pick one of these up, so I had to show you guys the truck. Here it is, 1996 F250. It's a 7.3 crew cab, short bed. I don't know the exact color code that this one is, but it's kind of like a bluish silver with white. I've been looking for one of these for a really long time. Finally found one, right price and everything for me, so I picked it up. It just to kind of go through, when I first bought it, it came with a little bed cap on it, so I took that off, and I took some of the they had some racks on top of the roof, so I took that off right away because I just like it better without that. But besides that, I literally bought it yesterday, so this is exactly how it sits and how it came. I always do a walk around before and stuff like that. Let me zoom out here. I always do a before and everything because I like to see the progress as we go on with the build and different stuff that we do with it. But this is it now. It's got just over 300k miles on it. It's got like 306,000 miles. As far as the mods, I mean, on the outside, what you can see, it's got 35s, and these aren't the factory Alcoas, but they look pretty good. They're close. And then for the rears, you saw it has an aftermarket bumper, which is like a ranch hand style. I'm contemplating either just keeping that or going with a stock one. Finding a stock one and putting it on there. The worst part, which is pretty much most of these trucks, is they were all work trucks, is the bed is pretty jacked up in the tailgate here. But that's the worst part. Everything else on this truck is pretty dang straight, as you can see. As far as like engine stuff like that, it's got a KC 300X turbo. It's got a 6.0 intercooler. It's got 160 over stock injectors. It's got a rebuilt trans like 12k miles ago. So I'm hoping that, stays together. I know the E40Ds aren't, known for their reliability as much, but we'll have to kind of just see how that goes. I'm a Chevy guy, I'm a Duramax guy, so I'm used to the Allison life, which obviously those are pretty stout, but I needed to get one of these trucks. It's pretty much one of my favorite looking diesel pickups out there, especially in this configuration, crew cab short. I pretty much wouldn't settle for any other truck. It had to be a crew cab short bed. It's my favorite variation of it. I also like single cabs, but the crew cab's really nice for the space. Kind of show y'all inside. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but they only made this configuration in 96 and 97, even though, they were produced before that. But it is 4-wheel drive, automatic, obviously. This is the inside. I haven't cleaned it or anything, so that's why you see it's dirty. It needs a total interior detail, extractor vacuum all over this thing. My buddy had an OBS Ford, and he had the same issue that this one's kind of having, where one of the windows doesn't roll down and this side door lock doesn't work. If I pull it up manually, it does, but there's little stuff like that I gotta fix. Nothing too major, but with some good detailing in here, it's gonna come out really nice. Already had the trailer brake and everything in here, so yeah, not too bad inside. It is an XLT trim, so it's obviously got, I don't know exactly what the fully loaded trim package was different from the other ones, but I do know that all the power stuff was something I definitely wanted to have. I wanted to have power windows and all that, so love these, man. Dang wing windows, love that. That's one of my favorite features on this thing, so that's pretty cool. Like I said, I've been looking for one of these for so long that it feels almost unreal to have one of these, because I love these trucks. It just has such a classic look to it, and the sound is obviously ridiculous, which we'll start it up in a second here. Also has the hydro tuner on it. It's got, I think, 6 or 7 tunes, a few tow tunes, an econ tune, and a race tune. It's just, I drive it in the econ tune. This isn't a race truck. Don't need it to be. It's got 2 tanks here, which I think all of these came like this. So that's pretty bitchin'. It has 2 of these. Little switch there, manual lights. You guys know the deal. So yeah, pretty decent rig here. I love these things so much. The door sound, that's one of my favorite features too. It just sounds like an old truck, you know, that classic sound. You know, same with the bed. You don't got some, you know, like these cheap built new trucks, man, that the bed weighs a pound. I mean, that's a real bed for you right there. Thing's ready to put in some work. But yeah, I'll show you under the hood too. I'll start it up real quick so you can kind of hear it. It's got the cab lights. Like I said, it's a F250. A better angle at it in the sun on this side because the other side has the shade. It's just such a dang good looking truck. There is a slight, look like maybe, if you look behind here, there's a little dent on the hood. So something kind of hit it, probably sitting in a garage or something, and pushed that up a little bit. No accidents on record or anything, but I don't know. I can get that fixed though. So yeah, it needs little stuff, little cleaning up to do. A full detail, like I said, probably a new grill, stuff like that. It needs a power steering pump and the AC is not working. So I got to check out both of those things. Not a big deal. Here it is. Probably going to take these side steps off. I might lower the back a little bit. It has a tad bit of rake. He did a reverse shackle kit in the front, and then so it lifts it 2.5 in the front, and then he did a block in the rear. So it has that. I'm trying to think what other things it has. It has the turbo pedestal. It's like a delete. I guess the stock one has some type of feature on there, and he put a pedestal that deletes that, and it causes less problems. So we did that. Nothing too crazy though. The turbo and injector is definitely going to be nice because these things are definitely slow stock, and I'm used to towing with something like a Duramax. So that definitely helps. It's got Bilstein shocks on it. Ride right bags, and frame looks pretty good under here too. This was for his camper, but doesn't look too bad underneath. Pretty straight truck, no rust anywhere. I mean, a little bit of stuff like it had that topper on there, so water collected that it sat there, unfortunately. That's also what messed up all the bed rails, but little bit of rust there, but I can fix that. Besides that, not too much. All the lights work, all the accessories work, everything works. Go ahead and start it up. This is pretty much the best feature about the truck, of course, is the sound of these things. Starts up every time right away. I'll just let the truck speak for a second. You can see that intercooler looks pretty beefy sitting up there in the front. Go ahead and pop the hood real quick. He's a little, I don't even think you're gonna be able to hear me, but he was underneath. You can see all the intercooler piping here. Turbo. got a big filter. I believe it's a 64, 66 filter. So that is the truck. Like I said, I just definitely, let me shut this thing off. You ain't gonna be able to hear me. Like I said, wanted one of these for a crazy amount of time. I mean, I've been looking for one of these for years, probably about 2 years now. And, you know, I didn't want to rush it. I wanted to find the right truck, you know, the right spec, everything that I wanted. And when I saw this one, I knew it was the one, so I had to go for it. Color wasn't a big deal to me, even though this is one of my favorite color combos. And if you guys watch this channel, you'll know, I'll link a video at the end of it or something, but we have a 1972 K20 Chevy, and it also has a blue, white, you know, blue and white two-tone. So it'll look pretty cool when this thing's towing that, you know, out somewhere. It's like a mud truck, so when we take it out, that'll be a super cool combo. Both of them blue and white, old school rigs. So yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. Let me know if you have any questions below. There's going to be a crazy amount of videos going up on this thing. I'm already thinking about the mods I want to do. I definitely want to get the straight pipe going. Needs gauges. You know, some little stuff like that for now. Getting it really, you know, dialed and clean. Going through everything, making sure everything that's there is good. Brakes, fluids. You're going to do an oil change. All that stuff you do when you get, you know, a new vehicle. At least I like to do that. Run through everything. The guy I bought it from was super meticulous. He told me every single mod. He had it for a long time before me. And he had a stack of service records that big, dating back to, you know, just about the early 2000s. So that was super nice. You guys know if you're buying something, you love to see that. So, but yeah, this is the truck. I appreciate y'all for watching. You know, comment down below, hit the sub button, all that good stuff. And let me know what you guys want to see on this video next. But I'll definitely be filming every step of the way on this thing. So yeah, y'all, thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you on the next video. All right, peace.